Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher. I want to ask you a question. Those of you that will entertain my question, I would appreciate it. Uh, and it's about eternity. You know, I have a very dear friend, as I'm speaking to you, that was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer today. Uh, I'm saying today, I'm speaking presently, but she was diagnosed a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. And if you know what stage 4 cancer is, it is the last stage of cancer, clinically speaking. And typically, once you're diagnosed with that, uh, your body begins to fail its organs. All of those life-sustaining elements and/or organs within the body begin to fail, especially and particularly your kidneys and your liver and so forth. And the heart is usually the last thing that keeps pumping, trying to keep you going. And your brain is intact for the most part, generally speaking. But it's a hard blow to know that someone that you have history with, that you've known for a while, be it a blood relative or a close friend, we celebrate life when we come into the world, and we mourn the fact that we're going to leave here, or a loved one is going to leave here, but we're all going to leave here. And it's one of the hardest things for people to accept. And I learned this when I worked in nursing years ago, that denial and anger are the first stages mentally when you realize that you're going to die. But I want to encourage you today to value the life that you have here on this planet right now. Give people their flowers while they yet live, as the old expression goes. And it is very important, the time that you spend in this physiology, your spirit clothed within this physiology, in this flesh on this planet, is very important that you live the best life that you possibly can, because we are all going to be called into accountability after we leave this world. At some point, we are going to meet our Maker, as the old expression goes. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people who say, I don't believe in God. And there are people who say, if you can show me God, I'll believe. There are people who claim to be atheists, who totally disavow that there's a God. And there are people who are agnostics, who are kind of in between. They're not sure, certain. But I'm going to tell you this. If you have your conscious mind and you are on your deathbed, there comes a reckoning with you and the Maker. At that point, you are going to make some sort of reach or attempt to make things right, or you should, with the people that you know that are close to you and that maybe even you've done wrong to, before you close your eyes for the last time. So my question to you today is, once you die, what's next? This might seem a little hokey to some. It may not be even important to some. But it is. I know for a fact, this is not my opinion, that when I look in the sky and I see a sun, and I see a moon, and in the evening hours I see a sky blanketed with stars. And I know that there's oxygen in the air that sustains life on this planet. I know that all of these things didn't come into being just by happenstance. There is a divine responsible for all living. There simply is. And if you don't know that there's a divine providence or being responsible for your life and all life, you are living beneath your privilege. And that's sad. But what's even more sad is the fact that once you have vacated this physical body, the spirit that made you whoever you were, your identity, whatever your name is, your soul, whatever made you who you were, is going to be brought back to its beginning in front of the Creator, because we are the created. And we're going to have to be held accountable for our lives on this planet. So what I'm saying to you is this: you just can't live any way you want to on this planet and think once you die, however you die, horrific or peacefully, however you die, you just cannot assume that everything is going to be all right on the other side. It's not going to work like that. You will be held accountable for the life down here on this planet. So it is wise to fear God, the scripture says, is the beginning of wisdom. And I'm not talking about trembling per se, but if you don't do the right thing, you probably will be trembling. When I say fearing God, I'm talking about reverence God, acknowledging that He does indeed exist. Whether you call Him Allah from Islam, or if you call Him Yahweh, that's the term that I use. If you just call Him Adonai, Jehovah, Emmanuel, whatever you call the Creator, the Most High, you have to believe that He does indeed exist. And that this is just not some playground down here on this earth. I know some's going to say, I didn't ask to be here. That's not the point. The point is that you are here and you were here. What did you do when you were here? Because too much information has been disseminated across this planet since humanity has been here for us not to have known that there's a Creator. It's around us. Life is all around us. It's a beautiful thing to be able to relish in the fact that some divine beings, some divine power put all of this here for us to enjoy. And it is a shame to deny that He exists. So, as is my title, what are you going to do in eternity? And have you forgotten that there is an eternity beyond here? I don't believe that the Almighty made us human beings for nothing, for naught. He made us for a specific and a divine purpose. And it wasn't to hang out in the bars and to get drunk and to molest children and other people and human beings and to party and to change the way He created our bodies to satisfy our own lust. And if He created you as a man, that's what you are. If He created you as a woman, that's what you are. So for a man to say that I'm not satisfied with what the Creator has done, I'm going to change it, I'm going to alter it, that's not good. And for a woman to do the same, I'm not satisfied being a woman, I'm going to change it because I'm not happy in this particular body. Whoever gave you the right to change what God has done? Because he doesn't make mistakes, and he has never made mistakes. Everything that he does is decent and in order and is perfect. If there is any fault, if there is any flaw, it's not in the Creator. It's in us. This is going to rub some people the wrong way, and maybe it has rubbed someone the wrong way. If you're watching this, it's not my problem, it's yours. You may not like what I'm saying, but it doesn't mean that what I'm saying is not true. Now, you can tell me it's my opinion, but those of you who have any inkling of the Creator, but those of you who have any kind of sense at all, common sense, will let you know that he made us for his purpose, not ours. And it is through him that we have our living, that we live and move, and that we have our being, our very being, that we exist on this planet. And time is short. We're not going to be here forever. Many of us are leaving here. But make sure that when you check out, that you have a good report. I just wanted to share that with you. It's about to be the year 2024. I just want to bid you a successful, prosperous, new fiscal year coming up. And tell all of you that watch my videos, thank you for being here for the time that you have. Whether you're an older subscriber or someone new or someone who's thinking about subscribing, I would appreciate it if you did. Donations are always appreciated if you would like to support my channel. And we thank you again. May Yahweh continue to bless you and yours. He loves you, and Brother Teacher always loves you. So long.